My name is Joe Mastromarino. But I was always wondering what it would be like if I was normal, you know, like if I had a job for the state like for 30 years and I never had to worry about not sleeping at night or having flashbacks or having dreams. You never forget, man. You never, ever forget. It's like it was branded into your head, man, okay? And at 19 years old, you're very impressionable. I went to Vietnam in July of '68, and I served in Vietnam until May of '69 when I got wounded on Hamburger Hill. Hamburger Joe is my nickname. Like with my group of Vietnam buddies, that's my nickname, because I got wounded on Hamburger Hill. And when I meet people now, okay, they like almost idolize me. And I feel embarrassed about that, okay? But the kids want to know about, you know, my medals, how I got the medals, all this kind of good stuff, you know. And I tell them, you get medals for being in the wrong place at the right time, okay? And you react. You know, after you react and afterwards, it's like, why did I do that? My dad died when I was 3 months old, and I got taken away from my mom when I was 3, and I got put in a Catholic orphanage, St. Joe's. When I got out of high school, I was doing optical work. That's what I do for a living. I'm an optician. And I know what it's like when you first go over there. You're scared to death, man. You don't have any idea what you're doing or, you know, what's going on. But the will to survive is much greater than the will to die. Okay, I landed in Saigon, man, and when I got off of that plane, I gotta tell you, man, I couldn't even breathe. That's how hot it was. I mean, it was hot, God hot, you know? Why God made that country, I don't know. I can't describe to you, you never get used to that heat. Never get used to that heat, man. It's the hottest damn country I've ever been in my life. And I hate the summertime. I love winter, man. I love cold weather and winter, man. I love it. I got stationed up in Quan Tri, right below the DMZ, and I thought it was a game, man. We used to go out in the field. You know, they'd fly us out in a Huey, or they'd fly us out in a Chinook, and then they'd fly us back in. We spent 3 days out there. Sometimes we'd walk back in. And after about a month, that's when reality hit. We sat on this same hill for 5 days, and on the afternoon of that 5th day, we got ambushed. We got mortared, rocketed, AK-47 fire, and we picked up our M16 and we fled, man. We ran through this valley, and we ran up and sat on this hill all night, all right? The next morning we went back, and that's when I had to deal with guys being blown apart, you know, seeing the expressions on their face, what happened to me, and putting them in body bags. It was hard then. That's when I realized this isn't a game. This is the real thing, you know. Like, I had a good buddy of mine that was on point, and we lost contact with him, and I was the second man in line, so I had to go up and find him, and he was dead, okay? Not only was he dead, man, but they had taken his ears off. They disemboweled him, you know, and all of a sudden, man, you got this tremendous amount of hate, because American guys don't do that, man. We got a heart. And just about when I was just getting ready to chow down, all I heard was thump, 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 mortars coming at, okay? So the only thing I could find was a tree. I got under this tree. So after the mortar stopped, I started digging like a son of a gun, okay? But it was too late. Thump, thump, thump again. So I ran back to that tree. My best buddy, Manny from Brooklyn, was standing to my left. I said, Manny, get the hell down. All right, all of a sudden I heard a tree being pummeled. I felt hot stuff going into my legs, up on my side, up in here. And I looked over, Manny was gone, man. He was gone. He was just blown away. And the medic came over and he gave me morphine, and I said, is my leg there? And he said, yeah, your leg's there. That's how it ended for me, okay? They came out, put me on a stretcher, carried me to the helicopter. And as we lifted off, I said goodbye to all my buddies, man. That was the last time I had to stay awake all night. The last time I had to worry about surviving. I mean, it was over, man. It was like over. These are a pair of animal bones that were hand engraved. They're between 150, 200 years old. And I dug them up in 1968 in the middle of nowhere. I was digging a foxhole, and I found these, and I took them out, cleaned them, and they're my bones. They were meant for me to find, and they were meant to come home to me. But they're just incredible. I still get the chills when I pick them up.